This weekend is going to be the most chaotic fishing trip you've ever seen in your life. What are you saying? Another fish. He's got a fish. He's got a fish. Oh, gosh, you weigh a ton. Got me. Yeah. Boys and girls, do I have a surprise for you? This weekend, it's going to be a weekend full of fun and adventure. That is right, we're going fishing. Now, I know what you're going to think, fishing, isn't that for old men? Yes, it is. But I have to say, when I say I go fishing, I go for more the social aspect of it. I can't lie. Just came back from Sainsbury's, got the essentials, and I also got some bacon and sausages. But enough said. This weekend is going to be the most chaotic fishing trip you've ever seen, not that you watch many probably on YouTube, in your life. Eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? And I mean, if there is anyone watching this that is actually like interested in fishing, not sure there's going to be any, but if there is, it's called Barford Lakes. This road is absolutely horrendous. Bare potholes everywhere, and Ginge said, Ginge is a mate of mine who's here, obviously. Oh my god, nearly got stuck. He's called Brandon. There's Brandon, there's Ben, and there's Jacob. But he did say there's a bridge somewhere. There's like a 30-foot drop either side. So he said just make sure you're paying like sort of good concentration and whatever. So yeah, I'll let you know when we get to that. But there the boys are. Yeah. Oh, this is what he meant. This is what he was on about, this bridge. Jesus. My bad, I weren't paying attention. Nearly went off the side of it. We've actually got the whole lake to ourselves as well, which is sick. That's not a very rarity of it happening. Here the boys are, look at the little setup. Scale the fish away. What are you saying? Right, this is my swim. Now, I ain't the best at casting, to be honest with you. There's this big old tree that sort of protrudes out. Ideally, in theory, I want to be right over there. But yeah, that's going to be a bit of a difficult. Brandon's fishing over there. There's these reeds in front. Obviously set the tent up and whatever and get it all sorted, and then I'll sort of weigh it up. But first thing first, I'm going to check out this little cabin here. This is apparently the toilet. Is it? Are these your beds? No, they're just spare. Could do one of these. You could take one if you want. I was going to say, I ain't got one of these. Yeah, apparently there's some toilets around here somewhere. Look a bit dingy. Look at, welcome to camping. I'm not looking forward to see what this is the toilet for the next couple of days. We're staying one night. I'll tell you what, I've done. This is nothing, mate. This is calm. Is that how you flush it? Little bucket attached to a bit of rope. Oh, this is calm, right? I'm not going to record me having a wee, obviously. Mate, to be fair, after Reading Festival a couple of years ago, I think I could use a toilet literally anywhere. When you're sitting down on a metal seat and you're doing the toilet on top of other people that have already done it, you can go to the toilet anywhere, mate. Believe me. Only peak thing I've just seen, there's only one toilet roll. And when we're cooking up our own food, mate, last time I cooked a load of sausages and I had the... yeah, they obviously weren't cooked very well, and this was my best friend for a couple of days, so that is a big issue. Have you got any toilet roll? Yes. Oh, thank God for that. Of course Jake's got toilet roll, he's got everything. There's only one in there. Right, I'm going to introduce you. This is Jacob Carver. Jacob Carver. Hello. Fishing, whatever you want to call him.
Here's all your gear.
And he's brought me all my fishing stuff, because I didn't buy anything.
Hey.
We're fishing with the boys. Cheers, pal.
Oh,
this is Ben, say hello.
What are you saying, boys?
Yeah, there we go. Have you not got a ground sheet?
I ain't putting it down. No, I'll get too muddy. I won't put mine down either.
Man, that's a cushy little setup.
I'll get too muddy. I'll get to clean it.
Oh yeah, that'll do. I'm going to put this back because over there they've got stuff you can borrow, and I haven't got. I might use that net as well.
Yeah, you not got a net?
Well, I have, yeah, but saves it getting all smelly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, word. Right, and I've got one more person to introduce you to. So this
is that what we do?
Is a good friend of mine who's got his rods out. This is Brandon. Ginge, Brandon, Ginge, whatever you want to call him. Hello.
How you getting on?
And then look, mate, everyone's got a proper... Are you not putting a ground sheet down either?
No.
Okay, I won't.
I'm to get messy.
What is that? Yeah. Essentially what this is a boat that you can send out. So say Ginger's sent one of his rods out by that tree. He can then essentially use that remote control, put a load of bait in the back there, send it out right on top of where his rod and hook is, press a button, that then drops all the bait straight on top of his hook, and then all the fishies come round and start nibbling away.
No.
And it's got a fish finder. Yeah. That make you laugh. That I mean, I'm very basic when it comes to fishing. I don't buy all this fancy gear. I have a rod, I have a hook. Sometimes I don't even have that. Like this time I had to get Jacob to buy it all. But anyway, and I will just send it out, and I'm guaranteed I'll get more fish than they will the whole weekend. So this is the sort of fishing rig that I'm going with. I mean, not that anyone watching this video is going to be going fishing anytime soon, but look. So essentially this is obviously what the fish eats. This is called a boilie. That's the hook that goes in its mouth and gets it and hooks around the mouth. Essentially it gets right in there. I've had it before where I've ripped a fish's like mouth out. Obviously you're not meant to, but I think to be fair, it's called, what's it called when you hook them in their side? D-hook or something like that? Foul hook. I fouled hook a fair few of my time. And that essentially means where, say the thing goes under, or your alarms go off, you pull it and that like gets stuck in the side of them. It's obviously peak, it's not good, but yeah, that's happened a few times. So this weight is obviously the weight that drags it down to the bottom of the lake, and then essentially this should then float up a little bit and sit on the bottom like that, and then the fish eats this whole thing. I'll demonstrate. Goes all the way in their mouth. That they then pull the line across, that sets my sensor off, it goes beep, 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 which I'll show you later, and then you know when to strike. I'll explain it all later. It's hard to demonstrate without it actually being done. Well, that's it. I'm going to set this other rod up the same way as I've done that one, although that was a few years ago and I can't actually remember how to do it, but soon figure it out. So first things first, you have this which is called a tail rubber, and this in theory should fit through that hole, but bit of spit, slowly ease it through like that. Then what you want is what is called a lead clip through the hole. So you have it like this. You have your end of your line and the start of your line. You then turn it round 8 times. Some people do it 8, some people do it 9, some people do it 10. I do it 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then put the end of the line back through the middle lot, the first hole that you made. Then a bit of spit, and that should then slide like so down.
Well, you've never forgot, is it, mate?
I mean, I am semi-pro at tying these sort of knots. Then you pull it, and that pulls it down to a nice, well, ball of spit at the minute. Oh, that's in my finger. Yeah, so then that should, in theory, not break. In theory. Obviously, that is if I've done it right, which I think I have. And then also, obviously, you got this excess line. You want to just snip that off. You want to snip that off, because if that's tickling around the fish's nose, they're going to think... they're going to think, oh, they're not going anywhere near that. Get your little scissors, look at this. All little multifunctional knife, and that comes with scissors. So you just want to get it as close as you can. Don't get it too close though, because obviously you don't want to cut the, but as long as, like I say, it's not interfering with the fishes, you should be all right. So again, that is a perfect knot. It's a quick and easy setup. I mean, is it the most efficient fishing setup? I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. I've caught fish on this rig before, and I'll catch fish on this rig again. Anyway, enough of this boring stuff. Let's get some rods out and actually catch some monsters, bro. These are probably the most handy bits of kit when you come fishing. They're called the alarms. So basically, this is then going to click onto your line, and that will then be there. So when you turn these on, when you have a fish come and that runs off, that then beeps to indicate that you've got a fish. You can also get a receiver. So when this goes off, your receiver goes off, meaning when you're asleep in your bivvy, you have that hanging by your ear or hanging above your ceiling. Obviously, you're not sleeping properly because you're constantly waiting for this thing to go But yeah, I hate fishing. I know I'm here, but I really don't like. Who wants to be woke up in the middle of the night at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning by this sound, to know that you've got a big old dirty carp on the end of your line? You've then got to get out of bed, all warm in bed, get out in the freezing cold. I'm ill as well, if you couldn't tell. Come out, reel it in, unhook it and put it back in. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm doing it obviously, but I prefer when we're sitting all together over there, having a few beers, cooking up some sausages, setting up the bivvy and all that. That's where I get my pleasure. Not pleasure, but no, that's where I get my enjoyment from. Not when you're waking up at stupid o'clock in the morning because you got fish on the end of your line. That's stupid, really. But don't stop me coming every year. Right, it is time, the first cast of the weekend. Now, I like to say I'm quite a good caster, really. I mean, most times I end up in trees more than I do in the water, but I think you got to sort of aim it. I'm going to throw it in that lake. 3, 2.
That's a fucking ping, to be fair.
Ah! I think we're caught on something. It does feel that way. It's getting reeled in.
Was it? I changed it up.
Well, I think no, but I think I was caught on a leaf or something. I don't know.
That might have been really. That was quite close, but I was on the money. If you go there again, bit less on it.
Thing is, it's
Wait.
well, that ain't gonna catch nothing, is it? Here we go. Second time's a charm. Money shot, innit? Right, then you got to sort of ease her back by pulling line off. She sits in there.
Fucking there, big flimsy.
That's alright. Alright. Put this bad boy on. And then you want to clip this to your line like that. How'd you do this again? Like that, innit?
Yep.
And that is how you sort out a rig. So again, when the fish comes, that'll pull that line. I'll show you later when I catch one. But yeah, thank you, Ben. That is like spot on. What are you doing? Well, at least that's one rod in. Now I've actually got a chance of catching something. Wise man once said, if the rod's not in the water, you're not going to catch anything. Talk about taking the fun out of fishing. My mate over here, he doesn't even cast anymore. That make you laugh, doesn't it? So he puts his hook in there. That then drives out. He's then got this detector which tells him where the fish are. He opens the doors, that drops out, and it drops straight on a fish's head. I mean, that's just ridiculous, isn't it?
You've got a way of words, you have.
If I catch before him. Look at this. I mean, that is ridiculous. Little boat, and it takes out your gear, drops it straight on where you want the money. Cool, you're good with your fingers.
They all say.
Plenty of practice. This gives you like an infrared sort of look.
Infrared?
Is it infrared? What's it called? What? So you will get like an image of a fish come up on there.
Yeah, if you look. Mate.
UAV inbound on the fish. There ain't none in there.
Been stunned and netted, I reckon.
This is just modern technology, really, isn't it?
That is.
I've got a drone. I don't think that worked the same.
You could do it on a drone, couldn't you?
Yeah, if you tied a bit of bag to the bottom of it. What? If you tie it to the bottom of the drone and then obviously take it along, but then you need a way of releasing it. Scrap that idea.
Shotgun. See if we can find a fish.
Well, yeah.
That's what you're waiting for, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's a bit like, come on, hurry up. Got to be in there somewhere, isn't they? Bit of a scam, really. Send you to a lake that's not got any fish in it. That's like sending you to a theme park with no roller coasters there.
What you say? How are we?
That's like sending you to a water park with no water slides there, isn't it?
What's that?
It's like sending you to a pub with no beer, isn't it?
That's like sending you to a zoo with no animals in it. Oh! So they're the little fish icons. So now I assume, are you going to put it there?
Now we've dropped it.
What, to fucking tip my
What's the
rod?
rods?
I can't get it. I'm stuck now, aren't I? I have to
You're
reverse.
stuck. You reverse. Must be a woman driver, I think.
This is more of an old man sport because it is get away from the missus for a couple of days. No hassling you, no hagging you, no shouting at you. Do this, do that.
You ain't even got on this.
Yeah, I know, but I know what they're like.
How do you think you're here, Will, with your camera in your hand?
Drinking a beer in the middle of the lake.
In the middle of a lake.
Lives don't really get much better, don't they? Fish on! Fish on! Boys, we've got a fish. Oh my god, it's actually a monster as well.
That's a nice one.
Oh yeah.
God, that's not bad.
See his bumhole. Put your willy in his mouth.
Hold on.
Oh! Oh!
It's proper in gold.
He been this awkward, really? Open your mouth.
Just like that, the bivvy is up. Look at this. Somewhere to sleep tonight. Oh yeah. Right on the lookout to my rods, to the lookout at the lake, and now the sun has actually come out as well. Look at that. Sun is out to play, the carp are out to eat. That's what I like to say anyway. About to order some grub. Chicken sweet corn pizza, 2 lamb doner kebabs, 1 Hawaiian regular. I had the Hawaiian, it was lovely. The only thing is, the location that we are setting says Mill Barn or something, or Mill Bungalow. Obviously we're at the lake. So we got, but luckily you can add notes. So we're gonna just put we're fishing at Mill Lake, and then hopefully we'll end up with our food because we're starving. I said to Jacob, I said, "Do you want any food, Jacob?" He said, "No, I've got a korma." He's brought like an Indian, like a full-on Indian. I was like, "Mate, what the hell? You got naan breads and everything." Apparently, I actually asked him how you cook them because I didn't have a clue. You bit of water in it and you just fry them. You're frying a couple of naan breads and then heating up the korma. Oh, that's too much effort, and I might as well just order something. Someone comes straight to the gate, knock on the door and say, "Here you go." The only thing is, I don't know if it's going to be very warm, but can't worry about it. Fish on, Ben. Brandon's got a fish.
Mate, that's that rod I literally now put out.
What, just what, the same one that I just drew back from?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Here they come, running over the hills. Yeah, you got a fish, mate.
Ain't a fucking roach, is it?
Nah, big one, bruv. You should see the bend of the rod. Yeah.
I don't think it's very big at all.
That's worth coming over for, definitely. We ain't had much action this weekend. God, that's
What we
huge.
doing here?
No, I've just seen it flap. That make you laugh. It's like, what are we doing wrong though, isn't it? He's had 2 now and we ain't had nothing.
Why are you letting No, don't go underneath. Oh, you got him. You want me to do it? You want me to hold your camera?
No, what POV it?
You got a POV it? I'll POV it for you.
That is... Yeah, I got ya. Oh! I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Just pull it
Someone hold something.
This ain't fish etiquette.
So what the heck?
Go on then, pick up. Let's get a picture of you.
That's it.
It's only a small one.
Nah, that's a decent size, that is.
That's cold though.
Nice. Awesome catch, brother. There he goes. Much needed food now acquired. 2 pizzas and a kebab. This is about to get absolutely demolished. Because currently I could eat a horse and its mother. This to me is what fishing is all about. Big old takeaway. Hawaiian pizza. Doner kebab. Sun's setting over there. Rods are out. This is the life. This, I can see why sort of old men do this. Just quiet, peaceful. Only thing that's annoying is the birds chirping. Well, and the rats that'll probably get into my bivvy, but we'll worry about them later. 2 fish down, plenty more to come. That is just the life, isn't it? It's like, what more would you actually want? sort of thing. Maybe a bit of music, bit of reggae or something, but apart from that, I couldn't think of anything better. Now it's time to have the doner wrap. Now it's a doner kebab. I never have these, especially after a night out, because I just think it's like rank how they just shave it off that big spinning thing in the shop. It's been under heat all day. I don't know, just doesn't look appetizing for me. And even so now, I haven't got a fork. So it's a bit like, how the hell am I meant to eat this? Because usually I thought it actually came in like a wrap, like a burrito or something. But obviously, yeah, it doesn't. So I think it's going to be a hand-picky job. But look, I don't know. Like just that right there doesn't look very appetizing to me, to be honest with you. Give it a go anyway. Yeah, it just tastes jank. It just tastes absolutely jank. I'll let you know how we got on with it. Fish just jumped there. You can see the rings coming around, which is where my left rod is. So hopefully we'll see some fish coming out soon. I always get them in the middle of the night, which annoys me because then I end up just reeling the reels in, because I don't like getting up in the middle of the night, obviously, to pick a fish out of the water. I prefer to have it like during the day. I think the plan for the rest of the evening is beer and beer. And then hopefully pass out roughly about 11 o'clock. Wake up at 8. Be packed up and leave by 8:30. I'll only stay tomorrow if the sun comes out or if it's like semi-warm. If it's chucking it down with rain, I think that'll do me. I'll just pack up, mate. Can't be doing it in the rain. I don't mind. I can stick it in this sort of weather, but although that is cold. That is cold. I mean, normal people don't do it at this time of year. That is like a more summer activity, but obviously we're hardcore, so it don't really affect us. If you haven't done it, I'd recommend you do it. Come here, chill out with the boys. Little weekend away, easy setup, sit here, drink beer, put the world to rights, go to bed, wake up, do it all again. Brilliant, really. The one thing that is annoying is you get rats. So my little tent, which by the way, the walls don't go down to the ground, so there is a gap. There's a gap underneath the bivvy, so rats, like actual full-on ratatouille, like the rat that was a chef, that size sort of rats. I've seen, like, I always hear them running around. You hear them like scratching, all that sort of stuff. I don't know what that was, but that is one thing that bugs me out when I come fishing. Just think there's going to be a rat come nibble your toes. Potentially a 3-0 to Ginge. No, he hasn't, bruv. How's he got another one? Do you want to swap spawns? Because this is peak, bro. How's he got another one? Does that feel big? Lovely setting for it, though. Look at this, though. Got proper evening settings on it. Well, it's dinner time now, isn't it? They're probably quite hungry.
At least it let me have a doner kebab.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing. At least it's not a prick, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
this one's
been selfish over.
Yeah, no, he's all right. This
like,
one.
He had time for my tea, and then he had time for his tea.
Well, yes, that's fair then, isn't it? It's like
I'm paying for his tea as well, so he should eat it when I says.
Well, yeah, really, you should say right, bite now, and that should bite it, shouldn't it?
Really? Look at that net, though.
Ooh, yeah. Do something helpful, he says. Standing there recording. Come on, mate. Bloody hell. Mate, this was huge. What the hell? Yes, Ginge. Look at the size of this, bruv. How do I pick it up?
Just leave it in there for now.
Mate, that's actually a decent size. How are we going to sort of settle this?
Ben,
we got a fish. Yeah, that's big. We're struggling though. We might need 2 hands. Yeah, we might need some more hands. That's big.
Well, I've done it. It's in the net, mate.
It's in the net, but we can't pick it up. We can't pick it up out of the lake. It's too big. No, it's all right. We'll manage, but we'll just struggle. Oh yeah, I'll be well happy with that. That is probably a PB for me. I'll be real. Oh, you'd want a picture of that one, I think, wouldn't you? Look at his mouth. Look at that. I'll get your fingers all in there. Got one, boy.
Decent one?
Mate, this is actually decent size. I said this would be my PB if it was mine.
Oh, that's alright. Oh, that's alright. Was that same spot?
Yeah.
Look at that. She's a beauty, isn't she? See you later, mate. Tell your friends to bite on the other ones. Right, I'll show you a little setup tour. This is what we're cooking with. So we've got obviously the whole bivvy here. Nice size one as well, to be fair. I think it was only like 60 quid or something. And then in here, got my little bed. Didn't bother with the ground sheet. Like I said earlier, rats can get into this bivvy, but I'm just hoping they're not spawned in today. Fingers crossed. Bed in there, sleeping bag. That's literally all I've got. I think I'm going to be quite cold. I was going to bring some more layers, but I just forgot. I don't even know if I want to catch a fish now, to be fair. It's just long. I've just dropped my GoPro and I've cracked the screen as well. I don't think it's cracked all the way through, but even so, I've still got a crack in it. Peak. But you can like run your finger over it and it doesn't cut your skin, so you can't even feel it being cracked. So I think it's cracked on the inside, which is better, I guess. I just want to make sure it's still waterproof, because otherwise that is peak. Currently annoyed that I've broke my GoPro, cold because I ain't got enough clothes, and annoyed again because I ain't got any fish. But at least I'm nicely full. I don't know if you can see, but we were just talking about that star up there in the sky. It's now pitch black. I am so cold. Like, I think you can see my breath. But we were just talking about just space, innit? And just how the world is a thing. How we're just spinning around. This sort of talk is what you get onto when you're fishing. When you're sat there and there's nothing else to talk about. You look up, you see a few satellites flying about. See, what's his Elon Musk's new Neuralink? That's basically, if you haven't seen it, it's where there's like a line of stars in the sky. You must have seen it. I was bugging out when I first saw it, to be fair. Yeah, you can't see nothing else. It's literally... It's another thing about camping. You hear weird noises. Either the birds, the rats. Sometimes you'll even hear the fish jump out of the water. Nice though. Nice to get out in nature. Bit refreshing. Get too caught up at home, don't you? Scrolling away. What would I be doing if I weren't here fishing? I'd be in, lounging about, nothing else to do. I mean, the weather's... It's not been raining. August Groundhog Day, innit? Same thing every day. Get up, work, come home, edit, go to bed. Or whatever in the evening. Groundhog Day, mate, you need something to change it up. Luckily, I mean, these months are peak, and not a lot of people are doing what we're doing, coming out in the freezing cold, doing a night in nature. I mean, it's stupid. Why would you do that? But some people need it. I prefer to be sitting here, to be honest, even if it is freezing cold. Bit of fresh air up my nostrils, bit of a laugh, couple of beers, nothing too serious. Nice, just nice, isn't it? But it is going to be a very, very cold night tonight. Very cold. We said about going to France because they have sort of 40 pound. Like, I'm talking about fish. You've probably seen it on like TikTok or whatever. People actually have to get in the water to hold them. It's like mad. Yeah, it's pretty sick, to be fair. We'll have to go at some point, get a little villa out there or whatever, and then just fish the whole weekend. I know I said I didn't really like it earlier, but I do love it now. I'm changing my mind. I really do. No, honestly, it's great. Yeah, really good fun. Not sure I'll be saying that later in the bivvy when I'm freezing cold, but for now, yeah, in this van, I'm sort of enjoying myself. You laughed on it. Successful night. No fish again yet, but everyone's freezing cold. We're gonna go to bed. Rods are all set. Rods are out. So hopefully, if there is anything during the night, I will hear it. But it's time to get into bed, get a good night's sleep for another big day's fishing tomorrow. Get up. Mate, the craziest thing just happened to me. I just started laughing about it after. I was asleep and I was like, literally, you know when you drift off to sleep? I was drifting off. And a drip of water from the tent just dripped and it landed straight on my forehead. Just start bugging out. Thought I'd just show you that because I started creasing. Night, boys. Just woke up, the tent nearly took off. I just laid on my bed. Next thing I know, the tent fucking flies up. Right, I'm gonna get up, get some breakfast on. Lovely. God, this is what it's all about. Cooking up my breakfast. Bacon, sausage, in a roll. Well, by the way, I got the loveliest view. Rods are out. God, that was seriously cold last night. Woke up in the middle of the night because you're quite warm when you go to bed. I normally sat in the van for a little while and heat up, get all warm, and then go to your bivvy and cuddle right up to keep warm. But woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, just naturally body woke me up, and I was like, you know, in your jaw, like I was seriously cold. So I had to put another layer on. But I mean, it is February. It's not a normal thing to be doing this time of the year. I've got these little pots and pans, which, oh, I think that's what I need. Time to cook up a masterpiece. Bacon and sausages. They've been in the car all night. I think they'll be all right because it's obviously like freezing cold outside. Obviously, you're probably meant to keep them in the not the oven, the freezer, the fridge even. There's the bad boy that we cook on. Little gas cooker. Well handy, to be fair. I got it from Go Outdoors. I think it was like 20 quid or something. Like, in terms of not just when you come fishing, but if you go like festivals, or can you bring gas into festivals? Probably not. Probably not, to be fair. But yeah, if you're just going down to the beach or whatever, this little setup is this little setup's perfect, mate. Getting some cooking on, boy. Telling them how to do it, sort of thing.
Are you not going to get your own rod out?
Well, I don't really like getting my rods out while I'm eating because chances are I'll catch something. Listen to a roar. Pang. I don't know why, but the bacon is stuck to the pan. What the hell is going on? Cooking show with Will, because I don't know how I'm going to turn these. I've got a spatula, but I don't think that was even like cooked at all. Is this on? Sometimes in life, all you really need is a nice bit of weather, bacon sizzling on your gas cooker, rods out in the water. I got a smile on my face, out in nature, bacon's not sticking to my pan. Pan was clean, looks a bit dirty now, I must admit, but does life get much better than this? I don't think it does. I physically, generally don't think it does. 85p for 6 rolls, £1.75 for bacon, £1.75 for the sausages. I'm a happy man. Just like that. Bon appetit. I don't know what this vlog is going to end up looking like. It's just, I'm not doing anything at the minute really, so it's hard to find content to make. Obviously I want to go out and do adventures and cool stuff like that to record for YouTube, but I mean, I thought this weekend we're coming here, I might as well try and make something entertaining out of it. If it's not, bear with, because soon there will be a lot better content coming, I can assure you, but just on hold fire for a little bit. And for now I've got to make do with what I got. This is what I've got, so could be worse, could be a lot worse actually. I've got it fairly good here. Bacon sarnie, can you beat that? No butter, no sauce. Had worse. Had a lot worse. Jesus Christ, I've had worse. Again, festival. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
You record it? Bacon roll in hand.
Yeah. What the hell?
Mate, the worst bit I casted that out.
I was mid-recording. I got a monster, mate. Mate, that felt quite big. That felt like what the hell big.
What the hell big?
Have we got the net? Mate, this is like seriously big. So the tip to do is to you want to try and pull his mouth out of the water and then reel down and then pull up. But you don't want to cross over your other line, obviously. Mate, that's a decent sized fish, mate.
That's a nice fish, that is, man.
Oh, brothers.
Also at the same time, fuck you.
God, yeah, I'm right happy with that.
Quality.
Look at him.
Oh, watch that fucking hook bait's in the hole. That's nice.
Oh. Right in the mouth. Right in the kiss. Fair play. Thanks, bro. Mate, I'm literally just eating my bacon sarnie. Next thing I know, fish! Fish! I have to get a picture of there. Oh, gosh, you weigh a ton! Quickly! Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go on, give it a kiss for luck. Go on, you got to. Go on. Go on.
Oh, Jane. Right, let's put her back, because, yeah, it's a bit cruel to have her just taking pictures of her. Come on. See you later, mate. Brilliant. Oh, I'm happy now, yeah. That'll do me, sort of thing. I'm going home.